Hello and welcome. My name is Hovik, and I am an intuitive tarot card reader and coffee ground reader at the Green Man Store in North Hollywood. And today's Tuesday, so we will be doing the tarot forecast for the week. I've laid the cards out, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a reading for a general forecast for the week to come to give you a little bit of clarity and insight as to what's coming forward for you in this new week. Now, when I first start off, I'm going to give you my first impression after I lay the cards out really quick before I actually even read the cards. I like to give my first intuitive impression first, and then I'll go and do the reading. So my first impression for everything right now, looking at the cards, kind of just sort of glancing over, is it's a time of letting go of some things that are maybe holding you back, and things from your past, and moving forward from there, and kind of taking a new road and pursuing something that you may. Letting go of something that you pursued because it just wasn't working, and trying something new is what I'm seeing for everything coming up. So, let's go ahead and start. So, the first cards that I see, we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Cups. The Seven of Swords, again, now that's an interesting card. I also have my feeling about that. The Seven of Swords is, again, confirmation about that. The Seven of Swords is about being kind of like the lone wolf, leading, and it's basically an image in this deck. What it is, it's an image of a man, and he's got swords, and he's kind of running away from the rest of the troop and carrying the swords with him. So it's about leaving behind something and taking something that may or may not necessarily be yours. But the general message for the card is that idea of leaving and kind of moving past your tribe and what you had going on. Now, with that too, it's also a little bit of a warning too, because it's not always the greatest card, obviously. It's still about thievery. So it can also talk about being caught in a situation that maybe you shouldn't be in. And so that's kind of interesting. But I think in this regard, for what's coming up in this week, I don't think it's going to look out too bad for anybody as of right now. The next card after that is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, actually, let me rephrase. You got a bit of a battle here for you, because with that, the next card, you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about rallying the troops and getting people together to work towards a common goal and make something happen. So what that tells me is this thing that you did here, where you left and now are moving forward, it's going to be a bit of a battle. This isn't a run away and start something new and nobody's going to catch you or anything like that and forget about it, leaving in your past. You may have a little bit of a battle ahead of you. It's going to take some time. As with anything, it's going to take time. You can't just assume that if you leave something alone and run away from something, that you're not going to have to fight and answer for your speak for your actions, basically. Now, the card after that, the Two of Cups and the Emperor, that to me tells me about partnerships, somebody there to help you and give you a bit of emotional support and guidance. The Emperor being somebody who is older and wiser and has been there and done that, has ruled the kingdom, is essentially been kind of like, I've been there, I've had to have my entire kingdom basically turn on me, and so I know how to kind of switch things around and kind of get people to kind of come back to my side. So there's definitely going to be somebody coming in to help you out with that situation. Somebody who's going to be very knowledgeable and smart in the area of, again, things being said, things being done that maybe weren't so truthful and so respectful and honest. It's going to be a bit of a battle, but he's going to be there to help you out. The Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Cups tells me, again, the Queen of Pentacles, she is the grounded woman. She's the one who's providing abundance and fortune. So all that says to me is things will look out pretty decent. It's not going to be too bad financially for you. Just, keep things in mind. The Five of Cups tells me, again, don't cry over spilled milk. Always remember that whatever you have in front of you is still important and still relevant. Just because all the cups aren't full anymore and you only have one thing doesn't make it any less important. So again, while you have done all this, you've spilled all this milk, remember why you did it, and also that something new will come out of this and you're working towards a better goal. Now the next card after that is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords again talks about battle and moving forward and having to take some more action. So like I said, this week looks like it's a bit of a rough week. For some people, it's going to be a time of lots of action. It's not going to be a time to sit back and enjoy things. It's going to be all about taking action. So that's basically your forecast this week. I hope you enjoyed. Again, my name is Hovik. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. I will be posting a blog very shortly up, and you'll see the link in the description box of this video, where you can read up on the full bio, or the full breakdown of all the cards that I read for you guys. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. I will put those links in the description box as well, because I will be posting there as well on a regular basis for when I will be doing weekly forecasts, as well as kind of special little offerings here and there. So be sure to follow me, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.